how to look for a good roofer. If you're in Southern California, you call GreenCal. But if you're not in Southern California, really the big thing with finding a good roofer, number one, the easiest thing is referrals, right? Like if you already have somebody who owns a home and you know them and they got their roof done, ask them first, hey, did they do a good job? What did you like about them? Did they not do a good job? And then obviously ask them how much they paid for it. You know, you'll be able to figure out kind of ballpark how much it'll cost you. Make sure that they're licensed, make sure that they are local to you. We cover LA County, Orange County, and San Bernardino County. Where we're located in Bellflower really does let us cover all the different counties. But finding someone that's local enough to you is great. Licensed, bonded, insured. Just picking somebody who's reliable and has been in business for a good amount of time. The thing with our trade is it's waterproofing. So you really do, I always say it's not just roofing, it's waterproofing. They really have to understand the flow of water. They have to understand how to deal with complicated areas of water. The one thing my pops always taught me, you never fight against water, right? You always figure out water, figure out gravity, and then you gotta find a solution to it because you have to channel the flow of water, okay? You can't get rid of it, you gotta just figure out where it's gonna follow. The best thing is gonna be finding somebody that's already done the project. Finding either a relative or a friend that's already been, you know, in the shoes of having to hire a contractor. I had a client in Long Beach. She was really upset with all the contractors she was dealing with because I think she completely like gutted her inside. She had like a plumbing leak, a really bad plumbing leak. She completely gutted the inside, is redoing everything. But the one thing I remember she told us was, hey, I know I'm being extra, but I'm dealing with all these contractors and everybody's always late, nobody's on time, nobody does anything that they're supposed to do or said they're gonna do. And we did actually have a hiccup on that job. It ended up leaking, so that's why it kind of sparked the conversation. And I did find out that, you know, she has had, you know, prior bad experiences. And at the end of the day, look, things happen, especially with roofing. Things are gonna happen. Sometimes, you know, if we cover a job and a little water gets in, we rush out there, make sure that, you know, we're set up to make sure that our clients know who to call our office, call our reps, call whoever's contact you have. We also have, you know, texting. So we just try and make sure that if anything happens, we get out there as soon as possible, address it, do whatever repairs we have to do. If we need to change out some drywall, that's what we do. But the best thing is just finding somebody who's done the project and getting feedback from them and then kind of doing your research that way. And meeting with, you know, a good amount of contractors, meeting with a couple contractors, getting some conversation ideas. I think sometimes homeowners get a lot more out of just talking to contractors and putting their project now together off of conversations. Because sometimes homeowners go into a project thinking they're gonna get this, and that, but have no idea of how much money it costs. Realistically, we live in California, everything's really expensive, labor's expensive, materials are expensive, quality work is gonna be expensive. So really doing your research, making sure you're having good conversation with the contractors you're coming out with, being honest with them about what you expect. Remember, if you do have a contractor who comes out there and they are experienced, they're gonna tell you or try and steer you in the right direction. And it's always good feedback to see, hey, maybe it's realistic or unrealistic what I'm trying to get done, and then maybe they'll also give you a timeline, like, hey, do this project this year, you know, we'll use this budget, and then do the next project the next year and we'll use that budget. But just doing your research, having good conversations, being honest. At the end of the day, when you bring in a contractor, you're gonna know from the get if they are an honest person or they're not. It's just like Megan, our marketing director, always says, it's the vibes. Really, it's like when you get in front of a person, you're gonna know if they're a trustworthy person or not. And just make sure you're talking to the right people.